On immigration, the president took executive action this week with a challenge to Republicans. He basically said, if you don't like it, pass a bill. Well, I would add my own comment, make my day, right? So how do you think Republicans should respond to that challenge?
Well, first of all, I'm disappointed the president chose to go about this in a solo manner. When there's the prospect with a new Congress of wanting to work on this issue and work with him. So I think Congress will still deliberate and move on some legislation regarding immigration.
Do you think Congress really does want to work with him on this issue?
Well, I do. I'm there to govern. I want to work with whoever is the president to try to get our priorities put into place.
Well, you said during the campaign you didn't think Americans were prepared to deport millions of undocumented immigrants. How far are you willing to go to make sure that there is an opportunity for them to stay legally and in a way that's secure for America?
Well, you know, for me, I've always said, first of all, in any immigration package, we have to secure the border first. First and foremost, the border. And that comes in conjunction with securing the homeland and then enforcing the rule of law, whatever it is. And right now, we're not enforcing the rule of law.
So to be clear, you want that Republicans to meet that challenge by passing a bill? I
would like to see it, yeah. I mean, it's long overdue.
And what should be in that bill besides securing the border?
Well, for me, that's the priority. And anything after that is ancillary until we get that border secure. And that's what we need to do.
And what the president said, though, he said he moved to at least allay some of that fear because he said we're hiring additional agents there. Is that enough for you in securing the border?
Well, you know, you can hire all the folks you want, but if the border's not secure, that's what matters to me.
Well, what would secure the border? What do you mean?
Well, I mean, you know, it means nobody is flowing through the border, whether it's the northern border or the southern border. And the president, I believe, on his own could be working to secure that border with the tools that he has already in the border secure agents and the funds.
Now, some of your colleagues in the GOP are talking about, you know, potentially responding with a government shutdown. Are you saying this is something you would not support?
I have said, first and foremost, that I want to make sure that the government's open. I don't think that helps in any real manner. I think it costs money in the end. I think there are some tools that we can possibly use. There are some defunding mechanisms that we could probably use, but we have to make sure that we understand as well that with what the president is doing, it's going to be hard to use funds, or the lack thereof, the power of the purse, to do that, because what is happening now is those application fees are funding what is going to be happening with the president's action.